Welcome to The Amplified Female Entrepreneur, the podcast where business strategy meets spiritual wisdom. Join your host, Lisa, a seasoned mentor and intuitive channel, as she guides ambitious women to align their strengths and amplify their potential. Get ready to step into purpose-driven leadership and unlock the business and life you were meant for. Now, here's your host, Lisa.
In today's episode, we're diving into something I see constantly in my work with ambitious women: the hidden traps that keep you stuck in cycles of burnout. According to McKinsey's latest research, 43% of women leaders report feeling burned out. This isn't just a number. It represents thousands of these brilliant women operating against their natural design. Let me share with you the traps that I see from working with countless women. Trap number one, what I call the misaligned business model. This first trap emerges when powerful women leaders operate against their energetic blueprint. When we work against our design, our nervous system stays in a constant state of resistance. This manifests uniquely for each type. For projectors like myself, we burn out from initiating rather than waiting for the invitation. Our energy depletes when we try to work like generators, and success comes through recognition, not through pushing. For generators, you might feel drained from chasing opportunities instead of responding. Your powerful life force energy gets scattered, and your natural satisfaction gets lost in the hustle. For manifesting generators, you're pushing through without honoring your vital rest cycles. Your multi-passionate nature gets stifled by linear business models, and the way you can skip steps gets labeled as inconsistent rather than celebrated. For manifestors, you feel constrained by traditional business structures. Your initiating power gets dampened, and your independence gets misinterpreted as being difficult. For reflectors, you're making snap decisions without your lunar cycle. Your wisdom gets overlooked in fast-paced business environments. Your sensitivity becomes a problem rather than your superpower. Trap number two, the energy management trap. What we know from neuroscience is that our nervous system responds to how we work and make decisions. When we operate in alignment with our natural rhythms and energy patterns, our cortisol levels regulate, our decision-making improves, and our stress responses decrease. Human design offers us a framework to understand these natural patterns. Through my experience in professional leadership roles and working with countless clients, I've observed how understanding your design creates a pathway to work with rather than against your natural energy. Let me share with you a powerful example of this. One of my clients, a successful entrepreneur, came to me exhausted from working 12-hour days, pushing through afternoon crashes with caffeine, and forcing herself to network at evening events when her energy was depleted. Through understanding her human design, she discovered she was a projector trying to work like a generator. The transformation came when she restructured her day around her natural energy peaks. She started scheduling her most important meetings during her high energy morning hours. She took actual rest periods in the afternoon, not just coffee breaks. And she learned to trust that saying no to evening events wouldn't hurt her success. In fact, by honoring her energy, her leadership presence became more magnetic, and the right opportunities started finding her. This is what happens when you align with your natural energy patterns instead of fighting against them. Your body's wisdom knows exactly how to operate for optimal success. We just need to learn how to listen and honor that wisdom. Trap number 3, the endless coach hopping trap. Another trap I witness frequently is what I call the endless coach hopping cycle. This pattern emerges when women leaders keep investing in program after program, certification after certification, coach after coach, searching for that one magical solution that will make everything click. What's fascinating is how this shows up differently, also based on your human design. For projectors, you might find yourself collecting certifications, seeking external validation, rather than just waiting for true recognition and invitation. And remember that the recognition has to come from within. For generators, you're chasing that next shiny program instead of responding to what truly lights up your sacral energy. For manifesting generators, you're starting multiple programs without giving yourself time to integrate and implement the wisdom from them. For manifestors, you're following other people's systems instead of trusting your own initiating power. For reflectors, you're making snap decisions about programs without taking your full lunar cycle to reflect if it's really for you. But here is what's really happening beneath the surface. It's about trying to solve a whole system challenge with single modality solutions. You might work with a human design expert who helps you understand your type and strategy, but those energetic blockages and conditioned stories and behaviors are still holding you back. Or you're working with a therapist processing the same patterns over and over without experiencing true transformation. Maybe you're seeing a Reiki master for energy clearing, but without understanding your design, you keep falling back into misaligned patterns and bringing back those energetic blockages. I know this journey intimately. That was me. That's why I dedicated myself to mastering multiple modalities: human design, neuroscience, energy medicine, many different modalities, and combining it with over 2 decades of my professional leadership experience. What I discovered is that true transformation requires addressing the whole system: your energetic blueprint, your subconscious blocks, your neural pathways, and your practical leadership application as well. This integrated approach became the foundation of the Rise and Thrive method. Because when you align all these elements, your design, your energy, your mindset, and your leadership, that is when the real sustainable transformation happens and abundance follows. Let me share another powerful transformation I witnessed just recently. Through understanding her human design, we'll call her Tina, and her defined throat center, she discovered something remarkable, a confirmation of what her soul had always known. When she saw how her chart illuminated her natural gift for voice work, revealing it as her aligned path to create abundance, she experienced full body chills, that visceral moment of recognition when truth meets design. You see, at a soul level, I believe you already know your purpose. Your body holds this wisdom. But sometimes societal standards and limiting beliefs create a gap between what your soul knows and what you allow yourself to believe is possible. Let me share another transformation. We will call her Stacy. She came to me overwhelmed by the constant noise and chaos that is happening in our world. Like many leaders, she's absorbing everything around her, letting it deplete her energy and cloud her clarity. Through our work together, she discovered something powerful: that true leadership isn't about absorbing or reacting to every external pressure. It's about maintaining your center and your clarity. And when she learned to honor her energetic boundaries as well and stay grounded in her wisdom, she transformed from feeling overwhelmed to becoming, in her words, a vessel of hope and light. Now let's talk about practical energy alignment for each type. Projectors schedule deep rest between recognition opportunities. Generators track your sacral responses. Manifesting generators honor your rest action cycle. Manifestors create a space between initiations, and reflectors align with your lunar cycle when possible. As we conclude today's exploration of these hidden traps, I'm witnessing something powerful in my current program with my members. That moment when they discover their unique energetic blueprint and everything shifts into alignment. I love seeing their faces and that validating moment for them when they finally feel so seen and understood. It's what happens when science meets spiritual wisdom and when we honor both the practical and energetic aspects of ourselves. If this resonates with you, you'll find a link in the show notes below to explore the possibility of working together. As a projector, I work with a select group of aligned leaders who are ready for true transformation. Until next time, this is Lisa, and let's rise and thrive together.